Should be live here in a second. All right, we should be live on TikTok, and I'm trying to go live on YouTube. Let's see here. All right, we should be live right now. What is up, everyone? We are live reacting to the draft. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I have some stuff I still have to set up and get right. Let's see here. I gotta change the thumbnail for y'all on YouTube. But what is up, everybody? Am I live on TikTok? Hoping. Where is the TikTok? Am I live on TikTok right now? Can't even tell. All right, I got the thumbnail for YouTube. Am I live on TikTok? It doesn't say. This is my first time doing this, so we gotta figure everything out. All right, we are live. All right, cool. All right, hopefully we're good. I don't know if I have anybody in chat yet. All right. All right, I'm cool now. All right, so we got Shams up right now. We're gonna see if he makes any trades happen right here. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Can anybody in chat let me know if I'm good or not? It's my first time doing this. My first time restreaming. But right now, before this draft starts, we're gonna be on Sham's Twitter and see if any trades go down. Let's see. The last trade that happened, the San Antonio Spurs are trading the number 38 pick to the Pacers for a second round pick in cash. That is the most recent trade we've had. So we're gonna keep cycling through Shams until we find out when the draft starts. But welcome, everybody. I'm hoping we're good. 5 people in here. What is up, everybody on TikTok? First time doing this. I'm trying to figure out how we're doing. I'm also streaming on YouTube. If you guys rather see the stream over on there. But we're just waiting for trades to go through right now. We only have 20 minutes until the actual draft starts, and then I will pull up the draft board for you guys once that starts up. We're just trying to see if any trades go down before the draft starts. Nothing yet. What happened earlier? Fred VanVleet signed a 2-year deal extension with the Rockets. Okay. And that's it. It's been a pretty slow day for trades, honestly. Only one trade has happened today before the draft. Ooh, for Lamar edit. All right, I got you. Did I do it right? I don't know if I did it right. I don't know how delayed I am either. Hopefully I did it right. I'll do it again. I don't know how delayed my stream is. Ooh, a Kobe edit, bet. Yo, what is up, Juju? Is the stream good, guys? Now that we're getting people in here, I haven't streamed on TikTok before, so I don't know if the quality is good or not. But what is up? We already have 9 people in here. What is up? We are currently just watching the trades right now to see what goes down. The last trade that happened was the Spurs traded away pick 38 to the Pacers. That is the last trade we have. That's what we're doing right now until the actual stream goes up. But what is up, everybody? Welcome to my first TikTok stream. I don't have anything set up right now, so I don't know if anything is good or not. Did that say we already have 79 likes? Oh, I see y'all spamming the likes in the bottom right. Thank you. I don't really know the TikTok meta, but thank you guys for all the likes. I'm really excited. We'll see. A lot of talk if the Mavs are going to trade that number 1 pick or not. It's pretty interesting. I don't know what they're going to do. So there's a lot of talk that teams want to move up in the draft as well. So we'll see what's going on. We'll see what is the reports. I feel like normally trades don't really go down a lot on draft day. I feel like for most sports, the trades usually don't go down. But we're hoping for an interesting draft. Cooper Flag talked about like he's a superstar player. That Mavs team's probably going to be pretty nice. You're a Mavs fan? Hey, there's a lot to look good forward to if you're a Mavs fan. Obviously, Kyrie just signed a 3-year extension. That's great. I love Kyrie. Probably my favorite player in the league, other than Brunson, of course. But that's like Knicks fan bias. I've been a Kyrie fan for years and years. He signed an extension. Kyrie, Cooper, and AD, as long as that team healthy, that team's going to be pretty insane. Then you got the 2nd round pick. I can pull up Tankathon for you guys. We can see the draft order. Hopefully you guys can see it. I might have to move the stream over. Let's see. Okay, you guys can see. You guys can pretty much see it. So right now, here's what Tankathon has for the draft, mock draft. Cooper Flag going 1, of course, makes sense. Then you got Dylan Harper to the Spurs with number 2. I feel like that's kind of like locked in. You know, I kind of feel like that's where people expect things to go. And then this is kind of like, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big college basketball fan, so I don't really know these guys too much. I know Flag, I know Harper, I know Edgecombe, I know Ace Bailey, I know Trey Johnson. And other than that, I don't really know these guys, so I don't really know who's really like that. But then Edgecombe to the 76ers at 3. It was Ace Bailey for a long time, and then a report came out. The report came out that either the 76ers or Ace Bailey was having problems when he came to work out. So definitely interesting. Then you got this guy Con. Oh, this is a dude. I saw a picture on Twitter that a bunch of people were rocking his jersey in New York City, where the draft is. So this guy has a big fan base. I don't know too much about him. Obviously, he's on Duke with Cooper Flag. They made it pretty far in March Madness. 6'6", 219 pounds. Put up 17 points a game. Sharpshooter. All right, that seems nice. On that Hornets team, that might be a pretty crazy team. Again, he's the 4th overall pick, so he must be pretty nice. Ace Bailey, Rutgers. You would maybe he's good. All right, then that might be a player we look out for. I feel like after Flagg and Harper, the draft kind of gets a little what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little unpredictable. So we'll see what happens. He would be interesting on that Hornets team. I'm kind of interested in where they're gonna go. Ace Bailey is now falling all the way to 5. I think that would be a very good pick for that Jazz team. They don't really have a direction right now. They don't know who's really there for the long haul. Ace Bailey is a good all-around player. You can see his stats right here. 19 points a game, almost 8 rebounds, a block and a half, a steal. He's pretty solid for a team that's young and trying to find a direction. Then you got Trey Johnson, 20 points a game, 3rd up here for the points per game wise. He's another great player. And then this is where I get to like these players he's starting off here. I don't really know about. Like I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this guy's name, but he's also from Duke, and he's really young, 18 years old. You want the Nets to trade up? The Nets probably should trade up. They have 5 first-round picks, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the Nets have 5 first-round picks, so they should definitely trade up. It depends. Like, there's been a lot of talk. You got to find out how many of these reports are just rumors and how much stuff is actually real. But what are all the teams that have wanted to move up? I've heard reports that OKC wants to move up. I've heard reports that the Nets want to move up. And I've also heard reports that the Celtics want to move up. So we might have a crazy draft. Let's look at the Shams again. See if he got anything new for us. No new trades. Has not been a trade for 30 minutes, and the draft here starts in 12 minutes, guys. So very interesting that no moves are really being made at this point. Any other fan favorites in the chat? Like, who do you guys like down here? Like, you guys like Carter Bryant? I've heard a lot about him. Who else? Asa here. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I've heard a lot of talk about him. Liam McNeely, he was very high in the draft until he's fallen off a lot, all the way down to 24. Yo, the Thunder have 2 first-round picks, by the way, and they just won the NBA championship. That team is going to be so scary. But also, I am streaming on YouTube. If anybody is interested and rather watch on YouTube, I don't know if it's a better experience over there. But you guys can also check out the YouTube stream if anybody would rather watch over there than TikTok. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in this draft. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool draft. I think it's gonna be fun. I think a lot of teams are gonna want to make moves. Again, we gotta find out what the Mavs are doing with this number 1 pick. I'm gonna drag my boy over. He has some insight. What's up? What's up? I hope they can. Hold up. I gotta make sure.
What is going on?
Could you join and let me know if the quality's good? I haven't had too many reports on it in the chat. We got 12 viewers in here though. The stream low key doing good. I mean, I'm not gonna call any shots, but you know who don't be packing these many numbers on the live. And this is the first one.
TikTok looks good. Are you only streaming on TikTok right now, or are you on?
No, I'm on YouTube. The YouTube does not have any viewers right now.
The TikTok one looks good.
Quality's good? Good. Could you guys hear Maddox? Could you hear my boy?
YouTube looks fine too.
YouTube good. YouTube says there's a problem, but it looks fine on my end too. But draft is in 10 minutes. Yes, good? Okay, good. They can hear you. So I guess I'll interview you while we got these 10 minutes. As a Mavs fan, what do you want to happen here?
Cooper Flagg all the way. 4 rings. Here it comes.
4 rings. Here it comes.
4 rings. All back to back to back to back.
Now, what if they trade this pick away? What are you gonna do?
Well, then time to bandwagon.
We'll see. Nico, he has to restore his legacy. He might be making some moves. I asked my dad. He said he thinks that they're gonna trade the first pick to the Lakers for Luka back.
No, no way.
That would be absolutely insane. Oh, we got viewers on the YouTube now. Is that you? Who's sending emojis on YouTube?
Probably.
Are you sending emojis on the YouTube? Yo, what's up, YouTube chat? Yo, YouTube chat. I have the sub counter on the goal. We're almost to 200 subs. We're trying to get there. Only 33 subs away. Also, if you sub on YouTube, a pretty cool alert pops up. Maddox can vouch. A pretty cool alert.
It is pretty fire.
A pretty cool alert pops up if you guys sub on the YouTube. So if you want your name on stream, that's all you guys got to do. Is go on the YouTube. Let's see here. You think the Nets trade up? They have 5 first-round picks. They have pick 8, pick 19, pick 22, pick 26, and pick 27. You think they trade up here?
Probably once.
Think they trade up once. All right. Still no trades. I guess most trades here might be happening during the draft because things have gone very quiet on NBA Twitter. I'm kind of scared. I'll refresh the homepage. There might be things unrelated to basketball. Here's another picture of the trade details that happened earlier. The Spurs traded away a second-round pick. Oh no, the Spurs traded away their the Spurs traded away a second-round pick for the Pacers' future second-round pick and some cash. Interesting trade. I feel like it doesn't really do much. I feel like it kind of just even trade, I guess. The cash is nice. But what teams are we representing in the chat? What are you guys a fan of? Put in the chat what team you guys are a fan of and what you want them to do in the draft. Who are you guys hoping for? Who is your draft hope? Your draft wants. I'm a Knicks fan, so we don't have a first round pick. We traded away our first round pick to the Nets for Mikal Bridges. We have a second round pick, and right now we're getting Elijah Martin. I have no idea who that is. So, for me as a fan, I guess I'm just watching for the love of the game. Nothing more than that. Also, if you're on TikTok, Mavs draft Cooper 1,000%. Yeah, I mean if they don't trade the pick, they have to draft Cooper flag. It would be absolutely ridiculous. What was I saying? You want the Celtics to get Kristaps back? That the second apron, that's a dangerous thing in the league. Nice jersey in the back. Thank you. Dante. We need Dante back. As a Knicks fan, that's what I'm hoping for. Let's get Dante back. Hey, we lost Kristaps too. Tingus Pingus over here for us Knicks fans.
Hey, you can't forget he was on the Mavs too.
He was on the Mavs too. So we've all had everybody in the chat has had
We're
Kristaps.
all in the same circle.
We are all in the same circle. We all feel the Kristaps pain. But he might be pretty nice in Atlanta. Him and Trae Young, 3-point demons. Also, if you guys are watching on TikTok, we are almost to 900 followers, almost to 1,000. So on YouTube, we're trying to get to 200. On TikTok, we're trying to get to 1,000. We're pretty close. So if you guys have not followed yet, I'd really appreciate it. Celtics sold bad. Yeah. It was kind of just like, so if you guys don't know, there's a second apron in the NBA. I don't even know too much about it, but you're allowed to go over the salary cap, but to a point. So once you go over the salary cap, you have to start paying a lot of tax on however much money you are over the salary cap. This is like a bad explanation because honestly, I don't know too much about it. But like a team like the Celtics, I think the Celtics were, I know for a fact they were top 3 in money in contracts. So that tax was hidden. So they had to trade away Drew Holiday and Kristaps for that reason. Tingus Pingus was a problem in Dallas. Like he hated Dallas. Yeah, those Dallas teams are weird with him and Luka. I feel like they were good teams, but they were rough too at the same time. But the draft here is starting in 4 minutes. I'm going to pull up the draft board for you guys real soon. Still refreshing. Trying to see if there's any big moves to be made before the draft starts. And then we will put the draft on for you guys and we'll see what happens here. I'll scroll through the mock draft here for you guys a couple more times. See where your team's at and what they're looking like. Yes, I am going to show you guys the draft board. I can't show you guys the actual stream because I'm streaming on YouTube as well. So I can't show you guys the actual live stream, but I can show you guys the draft board. Let me show you guys what that looks like. So this is what you guys are going to have up on your screen. And it's live still, so the picks will come in live. So you guys will see the picks in real time. Sadly, I can't show the actual broadcast, or I would show you guys. But yeah, nothing's really going on here before the stream starts up. Teams are waiting to make any moves. No reports from the boy Shams. Very interesting. Only 3 minutes until the draft starts, though. Again, if anybody is interested in joining on the YouTube chat, I am streaming over there as well. Not a lot of people over there right now. But it might be better than TikTok. I don't really know. I don't know what the difference is between them. But again, if you guys sub the YouTube...
Kyrie play for 3 more years.
Facts. Kyrie on the Mavs for 3 more years. If you guys subscribe to the YouTube, you get a nice alert. Should I play them the alert, Maddox? Should I give them a sneak peek?
I don't know.
Before we start here, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like if you guys sub to the YouTube. You get this nice Jalen Brunson alert. And I just made it, and I have not been able to show it off yet. Here we go. So that's what pops up if you guys subscribe to the YouTube. Oh, I'm losing subs. How am I losing subs? How are we going down subs? GG. But that's what happens if you guys sub to the YouTube. I've lost a sub since we started streaming. Cool though. I don't know. That's just funny. Your internet is out so you can't watch. Oh, you're in here right now. How you guys like that alert? Mad fire, right? My boy Brunson. Someone said you're on TikTok. All right. The draft here is about to start up. I'm about to pull. I'm going to do one last refresh. No trades before the draft. Here we go, guys. The draft is about to be starting here. I'm about to pull up. Oh, have I had the draft board up the whole time? Oh, I might have already had it up the whole time. All right. But the draft is going to be starting here. Let me pull it up for you, Maddox. Let's get hyped, guys. Again, put what team you guys are rocking with in the comments. What team are you guys fans of? Who are we hoping to draft? Why can't I find this? Flag the Mavs. We got a lot of Mavs fans in here. Mavs fans represent. Where am I going? Oh, here we go. Where's my Knicks fans at? Any Knicks fans in the chat? Cavs, Spurs. Okay, Spurs have the number 2 pick. Who are you hoping for? Hawks. Hey, you got Kristaps now. We all have to just give in to Kristaps. We've all had Kristaps. Raiders, football fan in here. Raiders, they got Genty. How do you feel about that? Are you a Genty believer? 21 people in here. I'm trying to put out the draft for us, Maddox. I can't find this Sean right now. Florida Panthers. Hockey. Did they win? Did they win the Stanley Cup or lose? They won? Well, there you go.
They won it.
The Browns. Browns, rough over there.
City.
Man City. We got some Premier League fans. All right, finally I found the draft. Hopefully. Why is this? I just said that I had a draft for ESPN Plus. And now it's
I
gone.
wish I had some packs to rip right now. This would be a good time killer.
Why are we talking
Ripping some
about football?
packs.
Hey, we could talk about whatever you guys want. Where did the NBA stream go? I literally had the NBA stream pulled up, and now I can't find
I
it.
have it pulled up. You want me to share it?
I'm no, because wait, maybe you can. Actually, yeah, you can.
You can just mute it. I'll keep it muted until you
Oh
mute
wait.
it.
Oh, I'm banned on YouTube Kids. Nice, thanks. Dave just let me
Nah.
know I'm banned on YouTube Kids. Yeah, but the only problem is, Max, with you streaming it is that I have to watch it muted.
Yeah. It sucks that you can't just have like the audio in the background though.
I might be able to, I just don't really want to risk it. Okay, I have the thing pulled up for you guys. Dave put Yankees. Yo, Dave, thank you for being my one YouTube viewer. Shout out to Dave. Oh, and we gained us. I got my. Oh, Dave probably unsubscribed and subscribed back. Yo,
At least
why-
donate like a $50 super chat if you're gonna sit in the YouTube
Yeah,
by yourself.
facts. At least, at least. I don't know. I don't have any of the TikTok stuff set up. Yo, why am I watching myself right now, gang? On your stream.
Mine?
Yeah,
Did I share the wrong screen?
I don't know, but I'm watching myself.
Whoopsie.
27 people in here. What is good, everybody? Make sure you guys follow. We're almost to 1K.
There's the draft now, right?
Yeah. 31. Oh my God. Mad people joining up. What is up, everybody? What is good? 31 people in here for the draft. They're showing Dylan Harper right now on the stream. Okay. Any second now. The pick should be being made. We're going to see who the number one pick is in the draft. Who do you guys think it's going to be? Cooper Flag, or you think they trade it? Put it in the chat.
As soon as he come out and says Cooper Flag, right to the Dallas shop, and I'm wearing a jersey.
Cooper, we got Cooper. Trade the pick. Yo, what is up, y'all? Make sure you guys like the stream on TikTok and YouTube. Dave, it doesn't work if you were already subbed. Cooper. So we all think the Mavs stick and pick.
I know you can't hear it, Polly, but some dude in the crowd yelled Dallas was rigged.
Aaron Judge. He said it was rigged. Is he announcing it?
Yeah.
This is it right here? Hold up, let me keep trying to.
He's just yapping.
I was just yapping right now. Cooper. Adam Silver is on stage right now, yapping everybody. And then he will announce the pick here very, very soon. Mavs fans, I want to see you guys hyped. Wait, has Dave's chat? Dave, is yours? Yo, someone in the YouTube chat comment. Oh, there it goes. Are you watching on YouTube or TikTok? Are you still have my stream up?
TikTok.
You can see Dave's chats, right?
Mhm.
All right, cool. I wasn't paying attention.
He's yapping about Shea right now.
They're probably gonna trade it for Giannis. Please no Coop. We'll see. If you guys also are wondering what this black box is, that is for the YouTube chat. If you guys are in the YouTube chat, your chats will also pop up on screen. If you guys want to head over there, it's the same as my what am I trying
There's
to say?
Coop.
My TikTok name. Coop is trash. Coop is trash in the chat. Hey, he's a draft pick. You don't really know, right? Could be. Could be pretty bad. Let me see if I can find this stupid stream.
All right, here we go. Let's get started. The first pick. They have 5 minutes to make their selection.
All right, the Mavs are on the
Which
clock.
it's really just a 3-second pick.
The Mavs are on the clock. VJ underrated. Let me refresh this just to see if it's working, because it should be live updated. Yep, as you guys, oh, you guys can't see it, but the Mavs are on the clock right now. So see that chat right there, you guys? Should I see? Can anybody? I don't know. I'm just gonna play it. Could you guys hear it? Should I just risk it? I feel like, how are they really gonna detect it? Could you guys hear the stream? One's in chat if you guys can hear the stream. Risk it or risk it. Anybody? I'm playing it right now, so you guys should be able to hear it. Giannis? Can I get any confirmation? Can anybody hear the stream? Actually, might have to check it. Yo, don't play it. Don't play it like this. One? All right, you guys can't hear it. Turn it up more? Yeah, I can. It's on my TikTok again, Maddox. I'm watching myself again.
Absolutely, and he will. They're a legit title contender, and we're adding a generational player like Cooper Flag.
Now is it back?
No.
Why does it keep switching? I'm just gonna share the whole.
Is it better now? One's in chat if it's better now.
We'll get into that later, but you have the front court with Lively and Gafford, and then you add this man. They're legit title contenders, and they got something to look forward to, some belief in the future, which they did in that first.
Cooper Flag. The pick is in, so the Mavs stick and pick.
Well, that's what Nico Harrison and this Dallas franchise.
It's probably
My
going.
They're banking on.
Let me know if you can still see it.
Player in this draft.
You still see it?
Yeah, I guess I'll see it. The pick is in, everybody. The Mavs most likely have taken Cooper Flag with the #1 pick.
It's a small town half an hour outside of Bangor with a population of just 3,133 people. That is where he led the Nokomis High School basketball team to a Class A state championship.
You said a little?
His brothers, Ace and Hunter, also in 2022. He became the first freshman to be named Maine Gatorade Player of the Year. His mom, a local legend in her own right, she played basketball for the University of Maine in the 90s and was teammates with Stacey.
All right, that's let me know if that's better.
Basketball runs in the family.
The Mavs have stuck and picked everybody. Most likely going to be Cooper Flag. 168 on YouTube. Did I miss the double bang? Did it not move? Thank you for the sub on YouTube. We're trying to hit 200 subs on YouTube. I'm also streaming over there, guys. If you guys want to go to the YouTube stream, we're trying to hit 200 subs. That's good. All right. Yo, I can add a live goal on you.
I spoke to his principal, Mary Netto, at Nokomis High School, and she told me that Cooper has completely rewritten reality for kids all over the state. They're watching one of their own, one of them, achieve the ultimate.
Yo, I just added 0 of 10 roses. I don't know what that means. You see that? Actually. This is my first time streaming on TikTok, so I have no idea.
Marty, I don't know how you can't smile when you're watching that scene, that city. This is Cooper's High School in Newport, Maine, watching and waiting for the moment that really is just seconds away at this point.
Is it sound like that for you too? Why does it keep cutting out?
And even more in some ways,
I think that's just Discord. Because when we're just watching it, like stuff on YouTube, when you screen share, that's what it does.
You know, it's interesting with Marty Smith.
Let me try restarting.
Right, I was there for something different. It was a charity event, but when I was walking down the street, it was amazing how many.
There we go.
Everybody
That's better.
wanted to talk about Cooper Flag, to the point where if Taylor Swift and Beyonce were walking down the street and Cooper was behind them,
It's taking a long time to announce this pick.
That's how popular he is there. It's really incredible.
Well, the thing is, too, he's so humble. He doesn't like a ton of attention. He really just wants to go out and hoop. My favorite thing about Cooper Flag on the court is even if he's not operating on the offensive end, he can affect winning.
And the
in
first
so many other
pick
ways.
is
Rebounds,
Cooper
finding his
Flag.
teammates, getting defensive stops. It's not just his scoring. He makes winning plays in every aspect of the game.
I hope I don't have to restart this. The Spurs are now on the clock.
Newport is waiting for. This has been the moment that Dallas is waiting for. The pick is officially in. Let's send it back to the
We're gonna
podium.
hear Adam Silver announce the pick right here.
With the first pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
from Duke University.
Dallas Mavericks, Mavs fans in the chat. I want to see y'all going crazy.
There's such a purity to this moment.
Cooper Flag.
From Newport, Maine, sharing his childhood dream realized with his mother Kelly, a 1,000-point scorer in her own right. His father Ralph, who also played collegiate ball, his twin
Dallas,
brother,
you guys got
Ace,
Kyrie,
and now
Coop,
Dallas, a
and Anthony
franchise
Davis.
era
How are we
defined by two
feeling?
names. Dirk Nowitzki, who lifted a championship in
And Chris Paul to come.
and we're
Chris
really
Paul
watch it.
on the way.
Dallas made a second overhaul, trading away Luka, missing the playoffs a year after making the finals. But tonight marks
Cooper winning an MVP in 5 years.
Look at his team
Maybe.
representing for him. They had just a 1.8% chance, Dallas did, to land this pick, and yet here they are with the main event.
Maybe.
Cooper Flag, who Jay Billis, you have
And remember,
called
if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys leave a like, follow, and sub to the YouTube. We're on the road to 200 subs. We're almost to 170.
with the commissioner. We're talking about
169 is next. So if you guys want to be the 169th sub,
At Grant Hill as well.
y'all can be it. YouTube is same as my TikTok, Pauly Duroff. It's also in my bio. If you guys want to go over there and sub.
He's a complete
We're about to hit 170.
a guy who can be a playmaker at both ends, elite in transition as a
And also, this little gray bar I have on my stream, it's for the YouTube chat. So if you guys want to go talk over there, have your comments on stream.
questioning his perimeter shot, but in ACC play, he knocked down 44% of his three-point attempts and averaged over 21 points per game. In transition, he is truly outstanding. He's got vision as a passer, but he
Next
can
up is
also
the
shoot
Spurs.
the
Any
shot.
predictions?
He's above the
Dylan
rim
Harper?
through contact. But his level as a competitor is something that's rarely
Someone in the chat just joined. We took a 26-year-old rookie.
kid.
That's his name.
He makes the right play. His goal isn't to get 25 in a game. His goal is to make the right play right now.
Dylan Harper.
Competitor that never backs down from
Who do we
the
got?
net.
Who do we got
You know
going
what he
number
was
2?
getting into when he went to Duke as the #1 recruit in the country, and then he winds up being Naismith defensive.
Who do we got going number 2,
Player of the
y'all?
Year, National Player of the Year, makes blocks above the rim, gets steals and deflections, can guard literally 1 through 5, and every
That's how my
challenge.
2K player dunks.
But he's also a great teammate. Andreas. But take a look at this against Pitt on January 7th. Everybody remembers the steal and dunk he made, but the play before.
Any Dylan Harper enjoyers
early
in the
second
chat?
half, a lot of guys would back off, but not him. Guarding in the post, he gets around in front and then takes it the other way for this iconic replay that we saw over and over again on SportsCenter.
Time to start my Cooper Flag personal collection.
Facts.
Come and make. That's kind of
Also,
what-
after the stream, everybody, I'm doing an NBA 2K simulation of this.
Flag is with our
So we'll
very
have
own
Cooper.
Monica
We're gonna see how Cooper Flag looks in a Mavs jersey.
Thank you so much, Cooper. The moment.
Got some words from Cooper.
How are you feeling?
Feeling amazing. It's a dream come true, to be honest. I wouldn't want to share it with anybody else.
You mentioned sharing it with anybody else. We've got the Flag 5 here. How much have these people meant in getting you here?
I mean, I wouldn't be here without these people right here and all my people back home in
The Mavs have captured the flag.
for me, and I wouldn't be here without them. So it just means so much to see everybody here and supporting me.
Mom Kelly, Dad Ralph are here. But when you put the ball in your son's hand, what did you hope to instill to him?
Oh, shout out for getting the number 2 glitter badge. What does that mean?
I just hope that he
What is the glitter badge?
thrilled that he did love it and he got to this moment. It's incredible.
All right, we've got the whole contingency here. We need to set.
Look at his fam.
The,
Those-
Coop-
Coop
the Cooper flag
fan.
jerseys are $125, but it's number 32.
Loss. It was
It's
a
gifter? What are you
timeout
gifting?
in the
Hearts?
game. It's just been an extended timeout.
I've never streamed on TikTok before. I have no idea what what any of this is. The Spurs pick is in, by the way, guys. The Spurs pick is in.
Good night, you guys. Back up to you.
Monica, thank you so very much. Duke knows a thing or two, Jay, about drafting players #1 overall. The 31st
Duke,
lottery pick for
Elton
Pacers
Brand,
is
Kyrie,
Zion
Zion, Paulo,
Paolo,
Cooper Flag.
as well.
That is a generational
What's that?
draft
It's okay
picks.
to show some Duke pride.
I do. I agreed with you.
John Shire, he says that the Cooper Flag is really just a savant with the game. He just has a really amazing understanding.
Look at
of what
Nico.
he's required to win,
Mad
how to
hype.
elevate everyone around him, and you can see
He's finally getting applaud. He's not getting booed.
He's finally getting an applaud.
as well as the watch party. Andrea, he's such a special
Applauded.
Yeah, he is. And you mentioned John Cooper flag.
Oh, there's the jersey.
They got the jersey number 32?
Flag didn't become more
Yeah.
They got the number 2 jersey.
John Shire told
It's already on the shop. You can buy it already.
You can already buy it?
The unselfishness. When he realized him being more aggressive helped everyone else, that's when he really turned it up.
And I just love, again, the 2,000-mile span between Dallas and Newport, Maine, and the joy that really is reaching these two cities. You can feel it here in Barclays.
But if you guys are on either YouTube or TikTok, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Follow on TikTok. We're almost to 200 on YouTube and almost to 1,000 on TikTok.
feel like they were a part of this day.
We're growing pretty fast.
One big happy family, but that just goes to show you what type of person
And the Spurs pick is in here.
Even
If
in this moment,
Adam Silver can hurry it up and speed up the process, we'll learn who the number 2 pick is.
everything about this young man and his family.
Sharing this moment with his family that helped him get here, and the handshake once again with Commissioner Adam Silver. In the meantime, the San Antonio Spurs, they have been deliberating with the number 2 pick, and their decision has been made.
I don't know what I just did, but you see that? Here we go. Adam Silver is up, announcing the number 2 pick.
With the second pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper
Harper.
to the Spurs. Kind of what we expected so far. They got Harper. Everything has kind of gone expected. Cooper Flag 1, Dylan Harper 2.
Family and a team as Ace Bailey cheers him on that knows this process and stage well. Dylan's mother, Maria, who he's very close with, coached him from
Any Spurs fans? We did have one.
his
How are we
brother,
feeling?
NBA experience currently with the Detroit Pistons, and of course his father, Ron, was the 8th pick in 1986.
5 guards.
15
Yeah,
seasons in the NBA and won 5 championships. Now, Dylan's
that is kind of true, but what else do you really need? Now you got a lineup of, I guess Dylan Harper probably plays the 1. Stephon Castle plays the 2. Sohan the 3. Wemby the 5. Who's the 4? Who am I missing?
You see him as probably the best pick and roll guard in the draft. Is that right?
Yeah, a lefty who's the best pick and roll guard in this draft, in my view. A 3-level scorer with tremendous body control, a terrific finisher at the rim.
Lefty. You know what that means. He's an automatic bucket.
At the
Yeah,
rim. But he
that
was
is kinda
also
true.
excellent as a pick and roll ball handler. Really good in transition. He's just a polished offensive player with really good footwork. But when he gets into any sort of screen roll situation, he attacks the secondary defender and even goes after the tertiary defender and gets all the way to the rim. He can finish with his right or his left hand. He gets fouled and he gets to the foul line. He plays with pace.
Pretty nice.
And he makes really good.
Now when is his teammate gonna go?
And then he keeps it and takes advantage of it. He's an excellent playmaker once he gets into the lane. He can pass it.
Where's his teammate? His Rutgers teammate gonna go here. Philadelphia is on the clock.
But he's a good passer. He just needs to improve as a shooter. But 17 games, he had 20 or more.
This could be where he goes.
Part of that, and had 35 points in 2 straight games. He was the only player in the country to do that, and the only player in the last 20 years in a major conference to do that. Dylan Harper is the real deal, and with his length, his 6'10" wingspan, I think he can be even more an impactful defender as he goes forward.
He scored 564 points this season a new Rutgers freshman record, and now he's
And remember, we are doing a 2K simulation after the draft is over.
With Dylan Harper, number 2 pick, Mom Maria,
So we're gonna see
Brian.
what
You
team
told me a few minutes ago you were just ready to get
benefits the
drafted,
most
and you had a
from their
bunch of
pick.
emotions. Now that you've been drafted, what are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling everything, man. All the emotions mixed in one bucket. From crying to laughing to being happy, everything, man. Just feel everything, man.
TikTok stream's pretty
Maria, he
pretty
talks often about how important you have been and the entire
good,
family
like
to his basketball
no
journey.
delay.
What has gotten him here?
That's good.
That's good.
His determination, his humility, and just his hard work, day in, day out.
Yo, his sister looks like Simone Biles.
Organization that had both the last 2 rookies of the year.
His sister looks just like Simone Biles.
Is a specimen unto himself. As a point guard, what makes you most excited to join that organization?
Man, I mean, I think when you play with a bunch of great players, it just brings the best out of you. So, I mean, they got a great group of young core over there. I'm just ready to get in there and just make an impact any way I can with them guys.
Ryan, while we got you here, what do you say to younger brother tonight?
Just savor the moment, man. Just live in the moment, enjoy it. You know, he worked so hard for this, and we all been there for him every step of the journey, and we're so proud of him. And now, you know, I got to be a secondary Spurs fan now.
Harper family, Dylan, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's the community fest? TikTok streaming is wild.
Monica, thank you so very much. It's the Philadelphia 76ers that are now on the clock. Remember their stars, Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey.
Who
They
is
only played
Philly
15
gonna
games
select?
together this season. That's not what this roster was put together to do. They had been touted as really
They must be thinking real hard. They spent four out of the 5 minutes on it.
and that didn't pan out.
Yeah, they might be trading the pick.
Perk, I know you and I go back and forth on Tyrese Maxey is nicknamed the franchise, but really this still starts and ends with Joel Embiid. What are you expecting from them this season?
Well, I'm expecting them to try to, to go for it. Right, the East is wide open. We're watching the Boston Celtics right now. They're blowing the whole thing up. Damian Lillard is out. We don't know what's gonna happen with the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's a good point.
The pick is in.
For Philadelphia to capitalize
So they will be
on the
drafting
moment, and
here.
They gotta get this right with this number 3 pick. They gotta get it right. A guy that's ready to play right now that's gonna come in and be a key, somewhat of a key factor and come in and contribute. They gotta be able and be ready to start the
Can't be
season.
the Knicks don't have a
That's
first
the point.
rounder.
Injuries
It's kind of
for the
sad.
Eastern Conference here. It feels like there is a little bit of a wide open sense to the Eastern Conference with the injuries to the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers, for example, the Boston Celtics, Bobby. But there was a question as to whether or not Philadelphia was going to keep this pick or they were going to look for somewhere to bring in a little bit more experience. Can you take us inside their thinking
Who
here?
is Philly gonna take? Pinkathon had BJ as the pick. Earlier it was Ace Bailey.
Where Philadelphia goes, a roster that's top heavy in contracts.
But apparently there was some problems there.
The question now comes to, do you take best available or do you go best fit? And I think whether it be Ace Bailey or a player like BJ Edgecombe, as Perk said, they got to nail this pick.
Jay, do you think that there is can you make that line for us, the best available here for Philadelphia versus maybe who you think is seamlessly fitting with Philadelphia?
Yeah, I mean, for Philadelphia, the number one thing is get healthy and stay healthy.
Correct.
And Joel Embiid has to get healthy. But for this pick, when you're talking best available, Ace Bailey of Rutgers is the most talented player after
Hey, we're at 873 followers. Holy, we gained a lot. Thank you guys. Almost to 900. So if you guys have not followed yet, I'd really appreciate it.
Or a young Dwayne Wade at the same point in their careers when they were 19 years old.
And on YouTube, we're only 2 away from 170. So if you guys have not subbed yet,
in this draft, the best shot maker and especially
it's taking a long time. Okay, Adam Silver is coming up to the podium. I think. Maybe not. They were cheering. I thought he was.
And that was sort of the lack of workout that made the most headlines. Was the
Seems like they're getting a little extra time.
workout for Philadelphia that he didn't end
Yeah.
up attending. But looking at your best available, there's a lot of
How long do we think the
pieces
draft goes
that can
to?
help Philadelphia. But as Bobby Marks has said, they have got to get this pick right. And that pick is let's send it back
Maybe
to
they just run it 24/7. They don't stop.
Philadelphia's selection.
The draft never stops. Here we go. Adam Silver is at the podium.
With the 3rd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select VJ Edgecombe.
VJ Edgecombe
Bahamas and Baylor
with the number 3 overall pick.
Sharing a hug with his mom, Bendra. What a moment for this family. Talk to VJ, and it's
Ace
just
Bailey
so
is still on the
evident the pride
board.
he carries for the Bahamas, where he grew up. This is his family in the States.
Yeah, a lot of people
here.
thought Ace Bailey was going to be the pick.
The heart and playing on concrete that shaped him.
Ends up being VJ.
He's 6'4" and over again.
Uh, apparently Ace had some problems with the 76ers staff, is what was reported a couple days ago. So ever since that came out, he kind of fell down draft boards. Tankathon has him at 5. Who knows? Charlotte can take him right here at 4. They are on the clock. No trades yet. A lot of people thought trades were going to happen. No trades have happened yet.
His head coach Drew Scott compared him to Russell Westbrook in that way of his athleticism and said he's going to be a problem here for years to come.
Yeah.
Yo, did the stream not
On
update?
his character, he is an outstanding athlete who
no, it
plays
did.
with a ridiculous amount of effort on both ends. It's the elite
Oh, 'cause I'm just
athleticism
behind.
that stands out above everything else. He averaged 15 points a game. Just
We'll see who Charlotte takes here. This Charlotte team is interesting. They have LaMelo. They have Brandon Miller. They're looking through for that third star, that third young and upcoming player. We'll see where they're looking.
I know who you forgot with that Spurs. Who you're calling out the lineup? You forgot De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron. I completely forgot about De'Aaron. I look, you forgot he got traded there. So what's the lineup? Spurs fans, what is the lineup? Dylan Harper. Like you move Stephon Castle to the 3. Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, the 1 and 2. Stephon Castle to the 3. Sohan the 4. Wemby to 5. I'm also missing. I'm missing like a forward. What forward am I missing? There's another good forward on that team. I just can't think about it right now.
Yeah, boy, I took the Rangers in that parlay, and they're winning 7-0 right now.
Nice. How are the Yankees doing?
3-1.
No, on the Spurs. I feel like I'm missing. We're talking about the Spurs lineup because someone mentioned. Oh, you mentioned how they have so many guards now. We're trying to think about what that starting lineup looks like. The Philly starting lineup looks like Maxey, Edgecombe, Paul George. Who's there for? Do I not know? Do I not have no B-Ball? Paul's not there. He's been there. He's been gone for a while.
What's going through your mind, Mom?
I'm a talk, bro, man. Super excited.
The starting fours have
we came from nothing, man. We're truly
escaped my mind.
Man. I know the emotion is high right now, so I'm just letting it be right now, all right? But the emotion's super high, but we came from nothing.
I forgot about McCain. You're right. You're right. Y'all call me. It's funny you call him Zesty. I had to think about who it was. Yes, you're right. McCain.
When you saw your brother at 12 playing against big grown men, did you
These teams, they have some lineups they have to figure out. Like, do the rookies start?
I'm actually lost for words right now.
Because the Sixers, what did their lineup look like then? Maxey, McCain, Paul George. Like, they're not going to move Paul George to the 4, right? So I guess Edgecombe does have to be off the bench.
Man, I don't know. I don't got no words either, man. I'm blessed. Me third pick. I mean, it's a dream come true, man. I spent countless
Yo,
years
Luka
just
joined. Yo, what is up, Luka?
So
Could I get some free Lakers tickets? Buy me out.
You good, Mom? How proud are you of your son? Proud.
Hornets are still on the clock.
Proud. Like you said, we came from nothing.
Right now, the order has gone Cooper, Dylan Harper, Edgecombe.
Women to the world. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much.
Yo, D, thank you for the number 2 gifter badge.
Back up to you guys.
Oh, Yabusele. Yes, I forgot he played. He was. I went to a Knicks game, a 76ers Knicks game. He started in that game, but Embiid was out.
just to be able to allow their kids to.
Their
go
team
to
is just
AAU
so
and go
injured.
AAU
It's kind of hard to say.
tournaments. And right now, the way AAU tournaments, how much they charging you getting the dough, you damn near gotta put in the extra 12 to 15 hours just to go and get a weekend pass.
The pick is in for Charlotte.
What's Buddy Hield doing there?
Who will it be?
Yeah, I mean, I remember you watched VJ Edgecombe against Duke in the NCAA tournament with almost 20,000 people in the arena. He's playing hard, but even in the beginning of the season,
Who
in the
will
tournament in
Charlotte
the Bahamas
draft?
With just 2,000 people in the arena, he's playing hard on back-to-back nights. The level of effort that he plays with, it shows in his journey.
And Philly got this right, I believe.
What is up, Maxi Waxy? Welcome to the stream.
Wing compliment Tyrese Maxey, and what the final showed us is that the wing is the most important position in the NBA. You got a
And
player that's a dog,
Perkins is
that's gonna
dropping
go
some
in
good
and
knowledge.
give you high motor, high energy. I believe he's gonna be all right right there with the
It's
Philadelphia
high reward
76ers.
with lower risk.
Yeah.
So Ace Bailey is high reward, but a little bit more risk. So I agree with you. I think
Is
that's
Ace
the
Bailey the
right
pick, or will he continue to fall? Tankathon has him going 5th to Utah.
Into the paint, and if he can become a playmaker to find Jared McCain, that's a young core right there that the 76ers can build on.
I will be adding every single
timeline, if you will. They have the young
player.
nucleus with Tyrese
I think
Maxey, and then they also
I might do second round too. So yes, every player that's drafted should be in the 2K simulation we do after. Braden has Braden has Trey Johnson in the YouTube chat. Going to the Hornets here. Again, if you guys want to go over to the YouTube chat, those chats go on screen. It's the same username as my TikTok, Pauly Duroff. So if you guys want to go over there.
They haven't made the playoffs since 2015, 2016. And
Yo, Braden, I'm gonna call you out. You gotta chat more.
just would like to see a little bit more.
I see you
Philly at
lurking.
32 without LaMelo this season. Brandon Miller missed 55 games. 45 different starting lineups here, Perk. There was just a lot of turnover here in the
Oh,
first year under
unless you're talking about, I just realized. I'm pretty sure you commented on the. You commented on my why can't I think of it? You commented on my TikTok that you want me to add him to the championship team. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I have had a lot of comments.
On the defensive side of things, so they're trying to move in the right direction. I believe he is the guy for them to move in the right direction. Let's see what they do.
What do you think is the best fit here?
They take so much time in between picks. Holy.
I don't know if you feel the same, Jay, but culture, making winning plays. He doesn't
They
make
take
a lot of mistakes. He's an
forever.
extremely talented shooter. I think it's a great fit.
The pick is in.
it's gonna be a long night.
Pick is in. Who will the Charlotte Hornets draft?
In the 2025 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Con Knipple.
Con Knipple. That is the dude that was wearing all the jerseys. That is a surprising pick. Che Johnson and Ace Bailey still on the board. Con Knipple. Fire name. Knipple. That's a I like that. Knipple.
All-time leading scorer in Wisconsin Green Bay women's history. His father played collegiate ball, and actually,
Yo, Maxi Waxy, thank you for the gifter badge.
and his three uncles, Clint, Clay, and Cole, they're known as the Flying
We'll see who I add.
After they won a 3-on-3
Got so many comments. I had to make a good decision.
is the hardest player for him to defend in practice. He watches
Knipple.
a lot of Klay
What a name.
Thompson film. He watches a lot of Jimmy Butler, which I think makes
Jimmy Butler, he watches good ball. Huh? Trash.
Well, he's the best catch and shoot
There's
guy
the
in
YouTube chat, guys. So if you guys want to go on the YouTube chat, that is what it looks like.
48% on
We're spamming emojis. Yo, YouTube chat. YouTube and TikTok chat. Let's spam some hearts.
Near perfect, and he catches it to shoot it, and you've got to take
This
that
dude
shot
looks
away
like
from him.
the
And he can get into the lane with his
like the most basic dude ever.
2 feet, but as a shooter, there
I've never heard of this dude.
him in this draft. It's this catch
Guess I don't know ball.
really deep range,
Bro is on
and
Duke.
that shot gives him such credibility.
Okay,
He can
step
drive
back.
the closeout, and again, playing off 2 feet. But one of the great things about Con Knipple
Con
is he's
Knipple
tough, man.
goes to
He
the
gets
Hornets at
physical,
4.
He gets loose balls, but that shot with his shot fake, he's a straight line driver. And when he gets in the lane, off a shot
Interesting.
fake, he can make a play in the lane and he can make a pass. But he's got a versatile game. He can shoot, He can move without the ball, and he can pass, and he competes and plays hard all the time. And I love the way he gets so many loose balls. It seems like he's always around the ball and had the highest
How could I?
minus in Division I this last year.
Yo, Maddox, you know about Eduardo?
I don't know about Eduardo.
Dang, Rosa Math Chance doesn't know about Eduardo. Call him out. Flame him.
All right, Con, you're kind of far away from me, but we got your whole crew here, so I'm gonna just come on over to this side.
Yo, they all.
Sharing tonight with these guys.
They all look the same.
From God to be able to enter the NBA, but to be able to share it with your family is beyond comprehension. So
Colin Knipple.
such a special moment for
Does he
us.
have to be the new Jordan Walsh?
Your brother is very poised right now, but I want you to hype him up for his new fan base in Charlotte. What do you have to say?
The Jazz are on the clock here at 5. Ace Bailey, Trey Johnson still available.
Watch him from home. Go to some games.
You were a part of a Duke team. Freshman led the way, an incredible run. How did that experience prepare you to take this next step?
You know, there's a big spotlight at Duke, and we us freshmen didn't shy away from that, and it prepared us for the next level. And hopefully that'll carry over.
Guys, in our feature, the backyard games were a part of the focus. I know this guy's going to the Charlotte Hornets, but truly, who has the best game in the backyard?
If it was on lower hoops, me, I would dominate in the paint, you know.
That guy, future draft legend, dominates in the paint on the low hoops.
Thank you very much. This is awesome.
See, Monica, that's true sibling rivalries there because you
Oh my
keep it in
God.
the backyard. You don't
They
bring it
got,
out into the public. But here, look at this.
out-
You mentioned the Flying Knipples.
The Flying Knipples? Oh my God, they gotta get on a team together. This is better than the Ball brothers. The Knipple family. The Flying Knipples. Bang.
Surely did let it fly in the early 2000s, and now the next generation, led by Con.
Oh my God.
The second oldest, and then Kinston, Cash, and Kidman. So we're keeping that.
Yep, the bar is
I
set.
see a theme. I
The
see
bar
a
is
theme.
set.
Now
Keeping the
Khan's
theme.
got some cash.
Exactly.
Who's the next one? Who's coming up next?
Heading to the Charlotte Hornets here. He's moving through here. His
Utah is on the clock right now with the 5th pick.
to Con and the Knipple family here.
Worst record in the NBA. They fell all the way to 5. If they get Ace Bailey or Trey Johnson, that's not too bad for falling to 5.
When you look at them having the worst record, 17 and 65 in the NBA this season. Lauri Markkanen, he averaged 19 points. He led the team. It was the first season without a 20 points per game scorer since 2015-16. But they did agree to a multi-year extension with Will Hardy in May. He is signed through 2031. Clearly the guy who is going to lead them through this next chapter. It seems like the Jazz have been in a little bit of a purgatory for a while.
The Jazz have been in a purgatory.
Well, they got two of the best in the front office. You got Danny Ainge and Austin Ainge, right? Danny drafted me, so you know he a genius.
Oh, so you know.
But
I knew
let's see
that.
where it starts.
The pick
right
is
now.
in for
We're just
Utah.
sitting
Is
here
it
talking about
Ace
trading the
Bailey?
pick, but obviously they about to do something right here. Let's see what they got.
When you're looking at the
Yo, we might. This 2K simulation might end up being at like 1 a.m.
Well, I mean, you still have Ace Bailey
They're going
available.
so
He's
slow
got
with this
available
draft.
Talent, but who knows? Like he could go here. He'd go.
This has been a very slow draft.
But Trey Johnson, another outstanding shooter out of Texas.
Is it Trey Johnson, Ace Bailey, or will they surprise us?
You could see him going there. Colin Murray Boyles is a guy out of South Carolina that I rank higher than I think some others have. Left-hander, really
You really are a
versatile
fan of
defender.
Eduardo.
There are a lot of ways to go here, but the most talented
Bro was drafted in like 2001, Paulie. That's why I don't know about him.
Yeah, when you've got a lot of scoring.
He was a 2000 draft.
How do you not know about Eduardo, bro?
Jeremiah Fears is a scoring point guard, and Trey Johnson is an electric shooter from all spots and off the dribble.
How'd they not draft my boy number 1?
Three, when you talk about scoring in Utah and getting that crowd and that fan base
2000, so you
inside
can't
of
even
the
get the
big
right
buckets,
year.
Those are the three that I'm looking at.
Trey Johnson in the green room right now, waiting for his moment to hear he has been initiated.
Do we watch Eduardo highlights after the draft?
So much made. I think maybe a little bit too much made of this pre-draft workout process because you get to know so much about these young men, watching them play in college that I don't know that how much more you can.
Ace Bailey, Ace Bailey retro Jazz jersey would go mad hard.
They interviewed him in Chicago.
Well, let's
That should
see.
be enough.
The pick is in. Here's Commissioner Silver.
Here it is. Here is the pick.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Arius Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey. I was scared. I didn't know what that first part was. Ace
What, Arius?
Arius.
That's his first name.
Oh, that's his first name. Ace Bailey is on Utah. That's a good pick. That's a real good pick.
Both of his parents, Richard and Ramika, they both played. And his favorite player, Kevin Durant, says that Bailey is a pure
Don't be surprised when bro is a superstar. Give him the green light.
touch that Bailey has. It's insane is the way that he put it. Scoring is really this young man's thing, Jay. He's gifted in isolation. He's confident when he takes it as he enjoys this moment with his family.
Dude.
And now he is a member of that NBA brotherhood.
Yeah, beyond the measurables, you know, he's got a 7-foot.
Oh wait, that's not what they're saying.
6'8", but he's
Yo, Maxi Waxy with the #1 gifter badge. W.
He can make turnaround jumpers with a hand in his face. He's really good with his pull-up
3 coins donated from what?
like 60
I didn't donate nothing.
on runners and
You have 3
floaters.
coins
Just
donated?
got a terrific
You don't see it? It says I'm up. Yeah, I'm number 2.
How do you? I don't know what TikTok is. What it is. Guys, what are the coins? Are coins good?
Makes NBA caliber shots. Had 39 in a game against Indiana. He had 38. Probably his best game was that 38.
I don't know what the coins are. He's from Mexico. Eduardo. Gotta watch the highlights. Yo, do some researches on these coins and if I'm getting them, cause I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Really undeniable. A very good athlete. He just got a lot of ability.
Hey Max, why don't you just gift me like
Decision making. His shot selection, his
a backing monkey right now, or a money gun?
talent is undeniable. After Harper and Flagg, this is the most talented.
Where will Washington go?
Taylor Rooks did an interview with Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey.
Trey Johnson still on the board. We're getting the one of Brooklyn's first picks. Pick 1 of 5.
The types of moves that he can make. It's like pressing a button on your controller. That's how effortlessly Ace Bailey scores.
Yeah, he's automatic. Yeah, and now he's with our Monica McNutt.
Monica McNutt.
You're stoic. On a night with questions about your pre-draft process, how can you be so cool and confident in this moment?
I mean, I have a great circle that maintains the outside world while I just focus on the basketball part. So I just thank them every day.
We might have to pull up some Eduardo highlights after the draft. You know what? I might have to do a rebuild just for you, with only Eduardo.
I got some more stuff for him too. Yeah, for sure.
Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you so much.
Congrats, buddy.
I love the confidence. I love the swagger here that we get to see.
W's. He's from Mad W's.
Now that he knows where he's headed in the NBA, his home will be the Utah Jazz. And just like that, the top 5 picks of the 2025
Top 5
NBA
picks are
draft
in.
When we come
Cooper
back,
Flagg,
Washington Wizards are
Dylan
on
Harper,
the clock in a night
DJ
that started
Edgecombe.
with Dallas drafting Cooper Flagg.
What was his name? Canuple, and Ace Bailey. Those are the top 5 picks. Gone pretty much the plan so far. Trey Johnson still on the board. We have a long stream still. It's holy. It's like
It wasn't the late
it's already been 45 minutes and we've only done 5 picks.
That's not what got me here. It was them. The love they showed me. It's why I give it back and pass it on, you know? Because it's the assists you don't see on the highlight reels that make all the...
Oh, during this ad break, I think I'm gonna go grab a drink.
All right.
Dang.
Yes, this is the World War III draft. Vinny, good thing you got here because you were just drafted. Number 5. You're the number 5 pick. That's pretty good.
Hey, Perk. fee-free banking and early access
I'm
to your
personally
pay is
like I'm projected to go
being
undrafted,
at
so.
Granny's house on a Sunday.
But you were number 5. That's pretty good.
Everybody eats.
All right. Didn't know how that's gonna go.
Just realized I'm watching ads. I guess I'll mute the ads. Oh my. Washington is on the clock right now. With the 6th pick. Who did I go to? You went to... You got drafted by Australia. The Australia military will need you. They got a flight for you on the way. They're kind of part of a rebuild right now. That's why they got the number 5 pick. They're not too bad, but, you know. Between picks, I don't even know if I'm allowed to. Hold up, let me see. Let me see some. Yo, D just got the number 2 gifter badge. Oh, it's this dude? Yo, I see some 19-point highlights. Maybe. Maybe. But I have to make you wait for it. You had money on Trey Johnson? I almost took that bet, actually. I saw that one. The pick is in for Washington. I hope this is not a Tingus Pingus situation, and I hope he doesn't get drafted during this ad. He might. Because they honestly just do it at this point, because this draft is going to go on for a very, very long time. This is going to be like the longest stream ever. Who do we think the Wizards are taking right here? Is this Trey Johnson?
Back in time.
Bro has the exact dates. He dropped 60 on 9/23/2002. The pick is in.
With the 6th pick in the 2025 NBA draft,
Who's it going to
the
be?
Washington Wizards select Trey Johnson.
There is Trey
from the
Johnson.
University of Texas.
Goes number 6.
Trey
Not
Johnson,
updated that time.
the 6'5" guard out of Texas.
First 6 picks are down.
Sharing
Cooper
this
Flag,
moment
Dylan Harper,
with his
VJ
dad,
Edgecombe,
Richard,
Colin Knuppel,
mom,
Ace Bailey, and Trey
Priscilla,
Johnson.
and of course his younger siblings as well.
Trey
actually
Johnson
wore
right
number
right
20
outside
in
where you
college
wanted him.
because his dad wore it during his collegiate playing career, and this is just a incredible, special moment for this family, a really heartfelt moment together. Trey's coach at Texas, Rodney Terry, he compared his work ethic to Kevin Durant's, one of Trey's favorite
Yeah,
players
barely
in the
missed it
NBA,
on you.
says
Good thing I didn't
literally
take
have
it.
to drag this kid out of the gym. He's someone who wants to be there all the time. He shot
Now this is
40%
where
on
the point
threes,
in the
led
draft
the
where
SEC
I
in
just
scoring
like
as a freshman.
I
So
don't
what
really
are your
know
thoughts
what's
today
about to
on how
go
his
down.
style will translate to the next level?
Well,
I don't know
really well
who
because he's got an elite NBA
is really
skill.
supposed to
He
go
can
where
really
here,
shoot
so
the
it's going to
ball.
be
And I
interesting.
think he's the best overall shooter in the draft. Con Knuppel is the best catch and shoot guy, and it's not close with the percentages he shoots. But look at that suit. I didn't notice the.
You have to show off your short shirt.
Up
short
top, he
suit.
looks like a banker. Down low, he's
Need
like
the
a
Suns to snag
guitarist
Derek
for
Queen.
AC/DC.
The Suns are interesting. Like they, I wonder what they're
The
gonna do.
SpongeBob fit on.
Hey, that fit's kind of
Shoots
fire.
equally well off catch and shoot situations and off the dribble. He was 41% catch and shoot, 39% off the dribble. He gets
You know what? While we're doing this, let me see. Oh, hopefully this doesn't ruin
That
it.
is a natural shooter. He gets it off quickly. You know, he's got a wingspan of 6'10".
Quick release.
And he's got quick release, and he's got beautiful form. And he really does a good job of moving without the ball. He can do it off of screens. He did it there in a pick and roll situation. But he's just natural as a scorer. I think he can improve his defense, but as you mentioned, Malika, he led the SEC in scoring at just about 20 points per game. The last two freshmen to do that were Cam Thomas and Brandon Miller. He had a 39-point game earlier this year. That was the most by a freshman in Division I. And he 89 threes, also the most by a freshman in Division I. He had 15 games of 20 points or more. I think the main thing for him is to become a better defender and to get stronger, both of which...
Need him to come back from retirement?
Yeah, and I had a lot of time. I got an opportunity.
It was like 42 in a way.
You know, one of my best
He can do it.
friends was his assistant coach, Brandon.
He's only a year older than LeBron.
All around great kid. Nothing about, it's all about basketball with him. But when I look at Trey Johnson, I see a lot of Chris Middleton. The way that he's able to create off the dribble, get separation, the floaters in the lane, and like Jay just highlighted, the best overall shooter in this draft.
And quite the history here when you look at the highest drafted players out of Texas. He's joining some elite company, and now he's with our Monica McNutt.
Trey, your offense, your scoring ability, second behind Kevin Durant for a freshman scoring in the last 15 seasons at Texas. That's the highlight. What gives you confidence that you'll be able to take that to the NBA?
Just knowing how hard I work, most definitely, and how consistent I am with it. And I'm gonna do what's been working. I'm gonna keep staying in the gym and putting in those hours, and that's so long been translated, so I'm gonna do that same thing.
Richard, Trey said that he wore your number to honor you, to honor your legacy. Your legacy is headed to the NBA. How well do you think he has honored that?
I mean, he deserves it. This was my dream 20 years ago.
Someone
30
said,
years ago,
no.
I'd rather for him
That's
to
why
be
we have to
here
wait
than
for the
me
end.
anyway,
Some people
so
might not want to
I'm
watch
just glad and honored to
Eduardo
have a
highlights.
son that, you know, wanted to represent his father.
When you hear that from your dad, Trey, what goes through your mind?
He tried to lie on his age right now, but it's most definitely correct though. Just he's
Pelicans are on the
like
clock.
getting drafted right now.
Tier.
Outstanding, guys. Congratulations.
Pelicans are on the clock. I really have no idea who it could be.
I'm calling out Pops on national TV. Congratulations to the entire Johnson family here. I do want to bring in our draft expert, Jonathan Gavoni, into the conversation because, Jonathan, I understand you have some news from Ace Bailey. What more can you tell us?
Malika, Ace Bailey did not work out for a single NBA team. He's the only U.S. prospect that declined to do so.
Oh, that's why.
Was not one of
That's
his
why he
preferred
dropped. He refused to
destinations,
work out with
Utah.
any
He
team.
was hoping to get to either Washington, New Orleans, or Brooklyn. The Utah Jazz selected Ace Bailey knowing that.
First
This
said,
is
why
a
are you
little bit
hating
of a
on
stunner,
Eduardo?
But if you think about it, this is an outstanding place for Ace Bailey. They have a wide open wing situation. They have a huge need for a star in his mode. They have an outstanding coaching staff. I think Ace Bailey is going to recover from this very quickly and realize that he landed in an outstanding situation with the Utah Jazz. It just shows you there's only so much an agent can control in this process. If an NBA team decides they're going to take Ace Bailey, that's exactly what happened. And this is the first move that Austin Ainge has made as a head decision maker in the NBA, and it's a big one.
Jonathan, thank you. I mean, considering
Pick is in. Pick number 7 is in by the Pelicans.
No surprise that Utah had the chance to draft him, and they did. Bobby, how do you evaluate the situation when you're hearing that, okay, maybe this wasn't a player's preferred destination, but he has an immense opportunity here?
I give Utah.
Yo, Maddox, I really hope they speed this up.
And I think it shows you that we kind of
We are an hour in.
evaluate the individual draft process here when they go out.
An hour, and we're only on pick number 7.
An hour in, and we're only on pick 7.
At this rate, it's gonna be like
Again, Ace Bailey
a month before they get to the second round.
Yeah.
As we turn to the New Orleans Pelicans, who are now on the clock, this has been a little bit of a transitional year. We just saw them make a big trade a couple of days ago here, Perk. What's the face?
Come back next year for the second round.
Really embrace this.
Okay.
Utah has a hell of a fan base, especially when you go and turn things around and start winning. That fan base is really, really great. I hate playing in Utah when I was on the post.
It'd be Ace Bailey
Embrace
1-on-1.
it. You have some great people.
Yo, I'm
in the
watching
front
myself
office. You have
again.
a great
Yeah, I knew those.
Yo, how do I
in the organization.
You gotta give me some coins.
Man, it's a real. I mean, don't underestimate.
Don't have no coins.
I do like Will Hardy, especially now doing sideline for the NBA. He's so his understanding of the game.
Yo, shout out to y'all, the top gifters. I see 9 and 7. I don't know what you guys gifted me, but thank you.
Oh, I'm number 3 with 6.
What did you gift me?
Nothing. I just joined this. I joined the stream and it put me at top gifter.
The Pelicans are on the clock.
In the 2025 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jeremiah Fears.
Jeremiah Fears.
Fears.
Jeremiah Fears. Number 7.
What does bro fear?
Bro is mad tough.
I would say swaggy as well. His high school coach at Arizona Compass Prep says that Jeremiah, he was just born to be special, and he was born to have an NBA jersey, and now he has one with New Orleans. And of course, he shares this moment with his older brother, who plays at Michigan State, his siblings, Jamari and Skylar, his dad and his mom, who he calls his support system here. His dad
Jeremiah
played
Fears,
overseas.
number
He
7.
studies Ant. He studies Trae Young. He studies Steph Curry. He continues to work on that three-point shooting. And he said, Andrea, that he's going to remember every single
So what's that lineup looking like now?
Mark Spears, and he's going to remember
I have no
every single
idea.
franchise that passed on him, and he is ready to give him that work.
He's confident, and his game is a lot like those 2 chains.
Oh my God.
Cold.
Eduardo Fears.
Plays the game. He's an excellent ball
No,
handler with the
Jeremiah
lead.
Fears fears
Chip
Eduardo,
Fears
Maddox. How do you feel about that?
At any time, he's fast, but he's also physical, and we have seen how valuable scoring point guards are.
I know Eduardo was this tough.
6 games of 25 or more in a game.
course he is.
And 5 of those came against top 25 teams. He led Oklahoma.
Yo, I can invite you guys to my fan club.
Assists and steals. Speed with the ball, an excellent handle, and dynamic in pick and roll situations. Very productive. Uses his body well. A knack to get into the lane and get fouled. Can that translate to the NBA where he shoots as many free throws? He was just an inconsistent three-point shooter. Only shot 28% from 3, made 30.
Someone needs to make an Eduardo edit.
Super talented and really
Yeah, someone making an Eduardo edit, and
Put
then
your,
we'll watch.
put your hand on the camera for an Eduardo edit.
Yo, where did that guy go that was saying that he was gonna make me a Kobe edit?
Top 10 pick from the second
Am I gonna
He
be?
lied.
Am I gonna be an edit?
who was the 5th overall pick in 2018 to hail from Oklahoma. And now
He already has it in
Jeremiah
his
Fears
favorites.
is standing by with our Monica McNutt. I cannot wait for this interview.
So Jeremiah, you see that graphic? I see you got your O chain on, your Oklahoma colors. You join a legacy of guys that have done special things to represent the Sooners. What does
Let
that
me
mean?
restart this stream because it's lagging again.
Able to kind of go out here and show the world what Oklahoma basketball can bring and continuing to take steps in the right direction.
Obviously, you were just drafted in the NBA, but you also play baseball.
Pick 26, I make the Eduardo build.
Playing multiple sports is going to help you.
I think it'll just help me overall in the long run. I think that it'll help me as well as far as IQ-wise and just continuing to be the person I am.
Well, Jeremiah, enjoy tonight. Congratulations.
Jeremiah Fears, Brooklyn with their first pick of the draft, 1 of 5 on the clock.
Look at his mom react.
They can go a whole bunch of ways.
Special.
It's just so moving to see the work that all of these parents have put in, to see the work that all of these families have put in. And you know, this is something where every year we get to witness dreams being realized and lives changing in real time. It's really something. It's why I always say it's one of my favorite days of the year, is because of things like this and relationships like this, bonds like this. That's real pride, Andrea.
Yeah, it's special, and you know, she has watched her son achieve so many things, and he has the ability to take over games. And when you talk about 31 points, 12 of 12 from the free throw line against Missouri, 27 and 10 on the road against Mississippi State. Jay, you called the SEC tournament, did you not?
Yep.
Remember the game against Kentucky? They're battling back. I know they ended up losing that game, but he scored 10 points in the final minute and
Of
a
these
half
players,
to
I
get
really
them
have
back
no
in
idea.
that game and send it to overtime.
I have no idea who's who. Yo, you're second now on the gift list.
What is the one thing that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did time and time again on the road to an NBA championship.
Got to the free throw line.
Gets his opponents off the court completely because they're in foul trouble. That's what Jeremiah Fears has the opportunity. In addition to his scoring and his speed, he puts defenders in a tough spot and he gets to the free throw line extremely well.
And now it's the Brooklyn Nets that are on the clock. Jeremiah Fears once again headed here to the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, the Brooklyn Nets, they have a plethora of first-round picks here this evening. And Bobby Marks, he was sort of wondering whether or not we'd see them make all of them. The record was 26-56 this season, the first season under Jordi Fernandez. Cam Thomas.
Who are the Brooklyn Nets gonna draft?
Games with that hamstring injury. They have an off-season of abundance, is what we're going to call it. They have the most cap space, $45 million here. I want to bring in Bobby Marks if we could. Bobby, what do you expect Brooklyn to do tonight with so many first-round picks as we take a look here inside their draft headquarters?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Malik, if Brooklyn walks away with 5 first-round picks, which would be the first team ever to do it. Remember,
First team to ever have draft 5 first-round picks.
Derek Favors in 2010, so plenty of needs for them. Certainly a player like
The pick is in, so they're not trading it.
player that we've talked about. They need rim protection.
Julian Newman next, for real. He's coming out of high school.
Julian Newman still in high school.
Yeah, that's surprising to hear Bobby say they may keep them all.
Yeah.
Because you thought they're going to be one of the prime movers in this draft with so many draft assets.
We could still potentially see them move a player, but again,
Unboxing GOYs to the NBA draft.
Oh, thank you guys for all the hearts. I see all the hearts. I see all the hearts. W. YouTube chat. TikTok chat is blowing y'all out the water.
I believe it's going to be like that for the next 2 to 3 drafts.
Again, for the TikTok chat, I am on YouTube, so if you guys want to head over there, you guys can get your chats on screen. All the YouTube chats go onto the stream with this little gray box I got under my camera.
What makes you think the Brooklyn Nets can?
Thank you for liking the live.
With a big here, do they go with a big
Thank you guys. Almost up to 2K likes on the TikTok stream. Only 2 likes on the YouTube stream. Disappointment. Disappointing. Not mad.
Yo, A Thompson _55 sent you 2 peppers, Paulie.
Peppers?
2 peppers.
What's peppers? Thank you. Did he actually?
Yeah.
Where did I see this? But I don't know what peppers are, but thank you. Thank you. I don't. YouTube is Paulie Diroff. It's the same as TikTok. We're about to hit 200. We're trying to hit 200 subs, so you guys can see it on the under my thing. Yo, how do I see the peppers?
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has the pick.
It didn't pop up on stream. Brooklyn is drafted.
2025 NBA Draft. The Brooklyn Nets select Yegor Demon.
Yegor Demon
And Brigham Young University.
is the pick.
Yegor Demon is the first player born in Russia to be drafted since 2013.
Yo, I like the Julian Newman jokes. I know about the Julian Newman lore. We know about the Julian Newman lore.
I love this. He makes sure Dad does to send
We know about it.
feeds to all of
We know ball in the stream. Everyone in the stream, all 7 of y'all, and the couple people in the YouTube chat, we're ball knowers. We're ball knowers. You guys get the ball knower badge. We just hit 2K likes, by the way. Thank you guys. I see you guys spamming it. I see you guys spamming it.
Yeah, incredible vision. He was third in the
Edgar,
big
bro,
ball
low-key,
assists, and he was
bro looks like
assist percentage. You know, you're
look,
talking
he looks
about a guy
tough.
who's got positional
Yo, were you
size.
lying about the peppers? Tell me. I didn't.
No.
Where did I?
You want to send you a picture?
Yes.
Really big in
Where?
A Thompson _55 sent 2 peppers.
Handler, an excellent passer, and he's daring.
Do I know
Mr.
education?
Fake Peppers.
Did he send fake
To verify,
peppers?
he might have to send a Galaxy.
I don't even know what that is.
Got a great feel for the game.
Yo, thank you for the peppers. I don't know how. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Why is it? I don't know why I can't see that on my chat.
Had multiple 10-assist games. He's played overseas. He knocked down 42 threes on the season. He does not hesitate to shoot the ball. but I would
W Peppers. W's in chat. I'm gonna drop a W myself. And I'm gonna drop a W in the YouTube chat so you guys see it. Do I know you're teaching me the lore? He was drafted in 2000. Pick 38. He dropped 60 on 9/23/2002.
Yo, why did my TikTok just do that? It went from dark mode and just turned on light mode and just flashbanged me.
Position in the NBA right now, and what teams are seeing is they're following.
Did my chat even pop? Oh, there it is. See, I got the W for you guys. That's what the YouTube chat. I'm watching my chat again, by the way. Yo, how did this dude get up to 15? He's smoking you on the thing.
He's top viewer. It must be because he's chatting. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm not typing in chat
Yeah, maybe
enough.
you're not typing in chat.
Maybe some fans
Oh, he didn't actually? GG.
make sure. Is he saying who's that?
Giving me fake lore.
He'll show you who he is. He'll show you.
Oh my bad, Polly. They're not peppers. They're chilies.
Chilies.
And they're 1 coin. 1 coin.
1 coin. What does that mean?
But your favorite thing about Jaeger?
I don't know.
I mean, his
How much are
confidence,
coins?
His vision. He says he watches a lot of Cade Cunningham.
I don't know. It depends on how many you buy. 29 cents for 20 or for 34.
He talked about that at the
Thank you
combine,
for the
knowing that was
peppers.
something he wanted to prove, and he
No,
showed
chilies. They're
The
chilies.
chilies.
So it's clearly something that he is putting the time in. But to me, the confidence, the fearlessness with finding his teammates, the vision and skill to do so, that stands out.
But if you're going to start somewhere, if you're the Brooklyn Nets, why not at the point guard position with a ball handler that's 6'8", right? If you're going to start somewhere, you're going to build a.
I just
People
realized
bro in the headset.
I didn't change any of the things for the YouTube stream. Maybe that's why it's struggling.
So looking to be able to build on
I don't have
that-
any
that
tags or
vision,
anything.
that
Now I
passing
do.
that Jay was talking about. Now we turn the page to the Toronto Raptors, who are on the clock. Let's check in on their.
Yo, what happened to all the viewers? We fell off because I was talking about chili
Raptors
peppers.
with the number 9 pick. They had a record of 30
Raptors are on the clock. So far, the draft has gone. Dylan Flagg, Cooper Flagg, #1 to the Mavs. Dylan Harper, #2 to the Spurs. BJ Edgecombe, #3 to the Sixers. Con Knuppel, #4 to the Hornets. Ace Bailey, #5 to the Jazz. Trey Johnson, #6 to the Wizards. Jeremiah Fears, #7 to the Pels. And Edgar Dimon, #8 to the Nets. That's how the draft's gone. The Raptors are on the clock right now.
This is the moment right here because that's what they need, right? I don't know if it's Derek Queen.
The Raptors select me. What?
What?
How do they get that picture of me?
Position he has there. Somebody that's gonna anchor that middle and be able to protect
So the wings
that
are good. The wings are taken care of.
Yeah,
No,
all
you're
flats.
a
Yeah,
wing
we
fan.
good.
Yeah.
We good.
All flats. The Raptors, though, their defense had a huge turnaround. They ranked top 5 over the last 3 months of the season, so a big man would be joining that elite rank, really, Jay.
Yeah, and I mean,
Wait,
think
so
if you're looking for
so
a
he gifted
defensive
me.
end with a presence in the lane at both ends of the floor. Come on, Malawach, but he would.
So like
be
I'm
the
a
next
pro
step
streamer
to
right
be able
now,
to
right?
big guy.
Like I can count it as
Who's
professional.
gonna
I've
block
made a
shots,
couple cents.
Excellent offensive rebounder, really good.
Let's
really
go.
good, block
Put it
player.
on my
Safe to say
resume.
you made it.
I made it, guys. Thank you for the chilies.
Which, of course, the Raptors and Masai Ujiri are very familiar with, Andrea.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, come on, Malawach. He makes impactful plays. He's a
We're almost
play
at
finisher.
3K
On the
likes.
offensive end with his dunks, he's a constant lob threat. He rebounds on both ends, and on the defensive end, he protects the rim as a help defender, a one-on-one defender. He played a switching defense at Duke. When you talk about the best available big, especially defensively, would go to Kamal Malawach.
What do you think in terms of expectations for the Raptors this season? Obviously, looking at the numbers, Scotty Barnes, he kind of did it all for the Raptors.
Scotty or
This
Barney
year,
mentioned
they're
the pick is
looking
in
at
for the
Eastern
Raptors.
Conference that is wide open. I would imagine this is the time to try to kind of get back in the mix.
Absolutely, and they will. I believe, with a healthy Brandon Ingram, right? You still have R.J. Barrett. I mean, they have the pieces, and I love their coach, Coach Darko. I actually raised him when he was in Oklahoma City. So but he's a great guy, great coach. He has the attention and ears of that locker room.
Who are the Raptors going to select?
No, it's no reason that they shouldn't be a top 6 seed.
At least they're moving a little bit faster here.
When you're looking at the best available, Jay, I know Perk is pointing out their defense and potentially a big man that could come into that fold. But you were saying
How do I
the best
invite
available,
viewers to the
it may
fan
not
club?
necessarily be a big right now.
No, I think the next one up is probably Colin Murray Boyles on my list in South Carolina. Left-hander, really versatile defensively. I mean, completely underrated. I wouldn't call him a shooter, but really good in the lane, finishing around the basket, and just knows how to play. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Colin Murray Boyles.
And where we talk about
Who will be the pick?
Colin Murray Boyles defends.
Oh my God, we got bonus. We're one of two bonus time.
He also is better offensively right now than Kaman Malawach because Colin Murray Boyles is an amazing passer. He can pass with his back to the basket, over the shoulder.
Oh, because I got a gift from a gifter.
He can throw lob passes off the dribble. That's Colin Murray Boyles. So offensively and defensively, you're getting a more versatile player on both sides if you go with Murray Boyles.
Yeah, Murray Boyles, he told ESPN that when people who know him watch him play, it's the smaller things that stand out. He says he hangs his hat on how hard he plays and his unselfishness. It kind of makes me think of TJ McConnell, who says that playing hard is really a skill.
Wait,
right,
am I on the wrong?
Take us in. Let's send it back to the podium.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray Boyles.
Colin
Murray Boyles.
Colin Murray Boyles.
Colin Murray Boyles
to the Raptors.
With his mom,
We had 3K likes, by the way. Thank you.
his dad, Sean. His brother,
Rockets
James,
are on the clock.
who was a standout at UNC Pembroke. And of course, a hug now with Chloe Kitts, his girlfriend and South Carolina star forward in her
Chloe
own right.
Kitts.
And one thing, I love this, Andrea. I love this about this family. So mom's an attorney, right? And she's persuasive. Dad is a contractor. So during the pandemic, at his wife's request, Sean built Colin a gym to practice it. They needed to make one, and so they did. And the analytics models, they loved this young man. But one thing NBA scouts noted, the need to kind of continue to grow.
Yeah, we might not be able to do this
Well, he didn't
simulation
shoot the ball
after.
well. He's not a three-point shooter. He gets most of his points.
Oh my God, this draft has taken a long time. We're not even 10 picks down.
11 points per game. But he was the only SEC player to have 40 blocks, over 40 blocks, and over 40 steals this season. It shoots about 67, 70% at the rim.
All right.
He's just over
I'll play.
30% on jump shots. That's an
Highlights after
I'm
the
giving him
simulation.
I'm giving him the highlights.
That's really the lead story.
I'll give it to
Colin
him.
Murray Boyles. He's an outstanding defender with incredible awareness and alertness, and he's just relentless defensively.
Wait, hold
He
up, I gotta
plays
make a new
really
thing.
hard, and he's good in the post, good around the rim. We talked about his finishing. He's 67%. He averaged over 8 rebounds a game. Good offensive
All right, you get
rebounder,
one
2.5 a game. But
clip because I don't think I'm allowed to show these.
he can move his feet. We talked about him playing hard. You know, he played on a team this season, South Carolina. They really struggled to win games in the Southeastern Conference. They were 2-16. He never took a play off. But to Andrea's point, he's a good passer, a good offensive player that scores around the basket. He just
Oh
needs
my
to be
God,
able to
this
stretch
is
that
quality.
out. But because of his basketball IQ and his work ethic, I think he's going to improve his perimeter shooting.
Yeah, and that shows from his freshman year to his sophomore year. And I know it's not a lot, right? But freshman year, he's 0 of 5 from the three-point line. Sophomore year, this past
All right,
season,
can you
he
see
made
this?
9 threes as a sophomore. And I know those numbers.
Here's your highlights. He wants some highlights real
but
quick.
to make more threes than you even took the previous season shows he's at least putting the work in to develop that side of his game. But he scored 11 points in the paint this season. That was
Bucket.
second in the
Oh.
SEC. He's got soft
That's
touch,
not
he's got
him.
good hands,
That is not
and he
him.
connects his teammates on the offensive side.
He's an all-SEC second-team selection, and Chloe Kitts' reaction here. I mean,
Wait, is that him, number 5?
Right. And now rocking the
That's not him.
hat. Matches the dress too. We love that coordination. So it looks as though the Houston Rockets are on the board at number 10, but we know that pick is on the
This is the highlights of the full game.
trade that landed the Houston Rockets.
This
Kevin
is the
Durant
highlights.
here. Perk, how do you think the Suns should approach this pick as they continue to build around Devin Booker? Because they've said they don't want to tear it down to studs.
Well, I mean,
Worst active NBA player.
Phoenix Suns again.
We want real highlights.
Or it may be time for them to take a center, right? They need a center.
Yeah, he slams on a coast-to-coast jam.
To grow with Devin Booker. Obviously, we saw DeAndre Ayton. He didn't work out with Devin Booker, Big Nurkic.
Bismack
He didn't work out as
Biyombo.
well. They tried Plumlee, that didn't work. So now you might have your guy that's gonna be a star in this role and not
Look at
want to
him.
do too
The
much.
Cougars.
Operate at the basket and be able to
That's not a real team.
Pretty thin in the front court. I had wondered whether or not they would try to look to move
This
asset
is
and be able to
AI.
look towards someone who maybe was a little bit more in line with Devin Booker's
Oh
timeline.
my.
As of now, we have not seen that happen, Andre.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting if they want to go with a big. We've talked
He
about
wanted this and he's not
Noah
even watching.
Senge, some of those post players that can really contribute.
For anybody confused, this was a request. He wanted Eduardo highlights.
That could really come off the board. Carter Bryant being from
And he's not even
Arizona,
here.
played at Arizona,
Alright, we
so
watched
there's a
this one clip.
connection there. Cedric
Ooh,
Howard,
out of
so
bounds.
3-and-D or a big man. I see that pick going that way for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's another 3-and-D guy in that vein, Rasheer Fleming from St. Joe's. I don't know that it'll go this high.
What is up, YouTube viewers and TikTok viewers? If you guys are new, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe or follow. I'd really appreciate it. Bro asked for that and he didn't even say nothing.
And he left.
He left. GG.
Perk, you love this trade for the Houston Rockets, a team that was already number 2 in the Western Conference last year and looking to eclipse that, make it farther than they did in their first
The Houston Rockets are on the clock right now with the 10th overall pick.
Right, to get Kevin Durant, in my opinion. They were still able to keep Şengün, who I believe is baby Jokic.
There's another baby Jokic you'll hear about later tonight. Yes.
And then, you know, they kept Amen Thompson.
Yo, you number 1 now?
Perimeter defense. I believe in the next 2 years.
You're number 1.
Amen Thompson might be the best two-way player in the league. Like, that's how high his ceiling is to me. And then you throw in.
I can't believe we gave him what he wanted and then he left.
Right, so you got the experience at the point guard. Big Steven Adams, we know what he's going to come in. And
Yo, we might have to turn the stream to only the draft lottery.
But then Kevin Durant solved so many problems. They needed a closer. They have Kevin Durant last year.
Facts.
We're already about to be 2 hours live.
We have to go watch the New York Liberties game.
Yeah, New York Liberty's on right now.
Last season. And now Kevin Durant goes to a situation where he knows and respects the coach and the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Ime Udoka, that relationship. Royal Ivy, best friends with Kevin Durant. So they're going to hold Kevin Durant to a certain level and hold him accountable, and he's going to accept the challenge.
KD is going to crush their offensive rebounding numbers because he's going to make shots. They're not going to have as many
Can't believe bro
rebound
left.
opportunities.
Well, you were able to see some of this up close. You were calling games in the NBA this year as well. Jay wears every single hat that we have here at ESPN. You were able
Who
to
are the
see
Rockets
Suns up
gonna
close.
select?
I think everyone knows that there's still a lot left for Kevin Durant to do with the Houston Rockets here, but it seems like these two teams are in very,
What's
very
up?
different
5
places
people
now.
in here. Welcome to the stream.
Durant leaving,
10
Phoenix
picks
is in a
down
much
so
different
far.
place right now, and they have to make a decision on Bradley Beal. That's really
Everything
gonna
has
be
kind of gone
where
to
things
plan.
shake
Nothing
out
really
for
too
them.
surprising.
But look, this
Who
where
will
you
the
start in
Rockets
draft.
select here
I mean, if
with
you're gonna-
number
if you're gonna
10?
Build a team and build it to where you want to get it. I think you have to start with the draft. You know, that's where the best teams build is through the draft, and they have an opportunity right here.
What are you looking at here, Andrea?
Yeah, I think I'm looking
do
at.
this to you all the
I'm
time.
just looking at the bigs. Like Kaman Malawach, I think it's time for him.
Pick is in, so they are
Ace
selecting.
out of Georgia,
They're not
extremely
trading away
athletic,
the pick.
defends at a high level. I think going with someone in the center.
See, who is Kevin Durant's newest teammate?
Who is KD's newest teammate?
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Kaman Malawach,
Come on, Maluwach.
Rumbek, South
He
Sudan,
does not look happy.
the NBA Academy Africa and Senegal, and Duke University.
Any Rockets fans? I guess they needed a center, right? Who do they have?
For Kaman Malawach and his
Sengun!
So, oh yeah, they have Sengun. So no, they don't need a center.
not only for his
They have
excellent rim
Jabari.
protection at Duke, but also
Then I guess they just need
South Sudan
backups.
team that lost to the United
Yo,
States
Maxi, you're back. I played your highlights. You weren't even here.
remarkable stories of this draft. He grew up in Uganda.
I played the highlights.
Yo, we missed the trade, Paulie. You missed the trade
I
already.
missed the trade? What's the trade?
The Charlotte Hornets are trading Mark Williams to the Suns for the number 29 pick.
It was 3 minutes ago.
And a 2029 first round pick.
All right, guys, there has been a trade. The Charlotte Hornets are trading Mark Williams to the Suns for the 29 pick and a 2029 first rounder.
Talking about him on the court, but certainly as a human being here.
So now they have two centers. Oh wait, no. Who even is their center? I don't know. Suns are making a lot of moves. Maxie, I played your highlights, my man, and you weren't even here. You weren't even here.
One of the great stories of this year's draft.
He told Armonica McNutt
Bobo,
that
yeah.
his parents are at home and he thinks they'll stay
Bobo was really 1B before you.
have this moment.
Nah, you're good. I'm just playing with you, but I played him, and then I was expecting you to say something, and then you weren't even here.
When you consider the journey that it
Nah, you don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's all right. I was just playing.
NBA to be selected here. He was born, as we mentioned, in South Sudan.
By the way, the title of the video I watched was the worst active NBA player in the league. That's what the title of the video. Again? You can always go. I'm not gonna play him again because again, I don't know. I was already risking it. I'll give you the YouTube stream. Hold up. I should be able to put links in my own chat, right?
His offensive rebound percentage was close to 17%. That was top 15 in Division I. And he shot 71% from the field. That was 4th in Division I. And he shot that percentage in large.
Here's my YouTube stream. I don't know if you can go to that link or not. You can go back in my YouTube stream and you can watch it on there. And if anybody else, I am streaming on YouTube as well. So if anybody wants to watch the stream on YouTube over TikTok, you guys can go over to YouTube. If you subscribe, an alert pops up, and also your chats go on to the screen. So this little box, all the YouTube chat goes to that box. So all the chats go on screen. Like this. Let me show y'all.
Jay, thank you. Come on is with Armonica McNutt.
It should be on the screen. Why is it not on the screen?
You told me yesterday that you are delusional
Actually,
about
hold up.
your dream.
Didn't work. Oh, there it goes.
Tell the truth. Did that delusion
So all the YouTube comments go on the screen like that.
drafted a lottery pick in the NBA?
I mean, yeah, it included that, like me being delusional about my dreams, believing in myself that I'm going to make it to the NBA one day, and now I'm here in the NBA draft. Just got drafted.
We also talked about the pride and all the folks.
The Portland Trailblazers are on the clock here.
The people that have helped you get here, and in particular, your roots in Africa.
You can't see the stream. You can't.
Representing the whole continent.
My YouTube is the same as my. If you go to my TikTok page and you click my YouTube link is in the bio as well. If you can't click that link.
To your parents, Marid and Owang, what would you say to them as they're watching at whatever time it is where they're watching?
I mean, I want to thank them so much for raising me the way they raised me, for making me such a good young
So yeah. If you just go to my bio, my YouTube link's in there, and you can go on there.
There's such a joy about you, Common. Thank you for sharing that, and congratulations tonight.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Well, I'll see you again. You'll still be on the stream, just on YouTube.
Considering everything this family has been through to get here. His siblings all sharing in this with him. Again, you heard
What is
him
up,
moment
everyone
ago
new to the
saying
stream?
message back to his parents watching at home.
If you guys are new, make sure you guys follow and like the stream. Subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Seriously, I mean, but this is what it's all about. Like,
The Portland Trailblazers are on the clock right now with pick 11. You guys can see all the last picks on screen.
get your name called when you have to compete, especially
We got
with
Ace
the
Bailey,
game
Trey
from,
Johnson,
the
Jeremiah
obstacles, the
Fears,
hurdles,
Edgar,
right? Like being able to
Colin,
see
and then the
the
dude
whole
I
platform to
hard
be
named him
seen,
now.
and then all of a sudden make the best of it. I see him playing the Derek Lively role, to be honest with you, for the Phoenix Suns. I know, Jay, you said he played mostly drop coverage, but I see a young man that's going to accept the challenge of being able to switch out on the perimeter and slide those puppies.
And now we've seen Duke have multiple players here drafted in this first round.
Is Portland going to trade this pick away?
Has some breaking news for us, as I just mentioned.
Here's the breaking news if anybody missed it. A trade happened, by the way.
I want to bring in Shams Charania now. Hey, Shams.
He's going to break down this trade.
Some picks on the move. What more can you tell us?
So one deal just happened. The number 11th overall pick is being traded from the Portland Trailblazers to the Memphis Grizzlies. So
Memphis
this pick
trades
coming
up.
at 11 will be Memphis's pick. And then elsewhere, the Phoenix Suns draft Kamal Malawach, but they have also traded for center Mark Williams from the Charlotte Hornets. I'm told the Hornets.
So the Trailblazers trade away this pick to the Memphis Grizzlies. So this pick 11 is now Memphis Grizzlies, and the trade that we already looked at before was Mark Williams to the Suns. Hi, welcome back. Did you find it?
All right, so at the deadline, the Hornets traded Mark Williams to the Lakers.
So this is now the Grizzlies pick right
Now
here.
he is headed to the Phoenix Suns. The Portland Trailblazers are on the clock, and their pick is in.
Really Grizzlies.
We have a trade to announce. As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Houston Rockets are trading to the Phoenix Suns the draft rights to Kaman Malawach, the 10th pick.
Oh, wait, what was that?
And now, with the 11th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Cedric Coward from Washington.
All right, so Cedric Coward will be a Grizzly. What was that trade before? He said that the last pick was traded to who?
So the Portland Trailblazers select Colin Coward here.
All right, let's look at
This is a
Shams.
young man
Some
with
trades have
the
happened.
ultimate bet on yourself story. He paid $25,000 to attend
Shams?
Willamette
Why does his
University
Twitter look like this?
after academic scholarship and financial aid. Even the man who recruited him pointed
All right,
out
so
how rare
Shams
it is
doesn't
for
say
a
anything
first-round
about
pick
that
to go
last
his own
pick.
way to a Division
But as you can see, here's the Mark Williams trade. Oh wait, here, there's more.
Eastern Washington before transferring to Washington State. He only played 6 games with a shoulder injury, but he was the team's leading scorer, and his draft stock has been rising
I'm so confused.
a lot here in recent months, Jay.
Cedric Coward was a virtual
And then the Trailblazers trade away the number 11 pick to the Grizzlies.
Transferred to Washington State. Only played 6 games last year because of a shoulder injury, but in those 6 games, he had 3 20-point games. He also had a 30-point
Very
game
interesting.
against Northern Colorado. He was actually transferring to Duke when he went into the draft. Duke could have had 3 in the top 11. If he got, or 4 in the top 11 if he'd gone there. It's really kind of remarkable. But he shot it very well.
Very, very interesting.
He's a 3-and-D guy. He's got a 7'2" wingspan, a big-time vertical. He's now.
Did you go watch the highlights on YouTube?
But prototype 3-and-D with his length and athleticism, his potential is tantalizing. He's got speed, he's got great instincts, a sturdy frame, big hands, and he's a good passer. Good vision. He can improve his handle and his decisions, but he shot it really well at the combine. Shot it well off the dribble. I think he was 17 of 20 in that star drill that they have there. But his ability to shoot it from the perimeter.
Bulls are now on the clock with pick 12.
Is why he's going number 11 in this draft. A guy with a lot of potential.
We should mention that our Shams Charania is reporting that the Portland Trailblazers are trading him at the number 11 pick to the Memphis Grizzlies. Again, this pick, Cedric Coward, is headed to the Memphis Grizzlies. And again, it's been quite the journey for him, Andre. You don't see this.
And again, that last pick was
from
traded to the
D3
Grizzlies.
To then Eastern Washington, Washington State, entering the portal, committing to Duke, and then deciding to remain in the draft.
He is a strong athlete, intense competitor, and dangerous three-point shooter. 39% from beyond the arc across his career, and he's competitive.
Cedric headed here to the Memphis Grizzlies, and he's here with our Monica McNutt.
See what my man has to say.
A long shot of a journey, to use your words, Cedric. But now you're here. What's the next step to continuing to prove yourself the way you have so far?
To keep getting better, to take every day just the exact same as I have, keep embracing the process, embracing the journey, and giving my all to the game of basketball.
You seem so matter of fact. Will you stop, let your shoulders down, savor, and realize the improbability of what you've accomplished tonight?
Bulls are on the clock right now with the 12th pick.
Kind of both. I mean, it's not time to let the shoulders down. It's time to keep the foot on the gas, time to keep going. But for all the kids out there that are similar to me, hitting my story and where I am today, you can keep going if you believe in yourself, have faith in the Lord, and, you know, just work to accomplish your dreams.
Outstanding stuff, Cedric. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Monica, thank you so very much. Fun fact about Cedric Coward. I love that he loves to bake cookies and paint custom sneakers as well. In a night that's
He likes to bake cookies and paint sneakers. That's pretty cool.
Flag will join us here coming up as as the NBA draft continues.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lover's Deborah.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at
Ooh,
$12.99.
okay, I'm gonna mute this
Order
when
on
the ads play. All right, but let's recap on how the draft has gone so far. First up, Cooper Flagg, obviously number 1 to the Mavs. Tillman Harper to the Spurs at 2. VJ Edgecombe to the 76ers. Con Knuppel, number 4 to the Hornets. Ace Bailey, number 5 to the Jazz. Trey Johnson, number 6 to the Wizards. Jeremiah Fears, number 7 to the Pelicans. Edgar, number 8 to the Nets. Colin Murray Boyles, number 9 to the Raptors. This dude, hard name to pronounce, number 10 to the Rockets. And then Cedric Coward, picked by the Trailblazers, already traded away to the Memphis Grizzlies. And now the Chicago Bulls are on the clock and the pick is in. So they're not trading away the pick. And it's time to see who they go with here. See who the Bulls select. We do have an ad right now, so it might be a little bit until we find out who they select. It's been a pretty interesting draft so far. Pretty much, for the most part, what you'd expect. Nothing too crazy. Chicago, they've been pretty unlucky with these drafts. Usually fall in the draft. Pick 12 here again. I don't know if that's a fall. I don't know where they were projected to be before the draft lottery. But definitely not where they would want to be. But maybe they find a steal here. There's been plenty of picks 12 or later that end up being superstar players. So maybe they can find one here. Maybe they can find one. These ads, very annoying. We've been live for about 2 hours now, and we've only gone through 11 picks. This will be the 12th pick here. And again, if you guys are new, make sure you like the stream, no matter what platform you're on. If you're on TikTok, make sure you drop a follow. We're creeping up to 1,000. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. We're close to 200. And if you're on TikTok, I would recommend going checking out the YouTube, because the YouTube, you get way more features over there on YouTube. And the YouTube also gets my full-length videos. So if you guys want to check out the full-length rebuilds, you definitely want to check out the YouTube. But again, we're still waiting here on the Chicago Bulls pick. And we're going to see who they select here. Taking a very long time. It's been like, 2 hours, so technically an hour and a half since the draft started. Or actually, I guess more than that, an hour and 14 minutes since the draft, or an hour and 44 minutes since the draft started. No, an hour and 34 minutes. I don't know what I'm saying. So that's a long time per pick. Stream's back on here. We're gonna have some commentary here. The pick is in. Adam Silver is about to go to the podium, and let's see who the Bulls select.
With the 12th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Noah Essengay.
Noah Essengay to the Chicago Bulls. Forward out of France. Any Bulls fans?
One of the risers in this draft. Noah began playing basketball at 12, which was just 6 years ago. He's the second youngest player in this draft, and he played the last 2 seasons in Germany, which maybe is why that fan looked a little bit confused. But he grew up in France, and he made a huge leap productivity-wise, year 1 to year 2 in Germany. And
next up is Atlanta with pick 13. And finally, the Spurs at pick 14.
Players that can dribble, that can shoot, that can pass and defend, the whole package here. Jonathan, how did you see him raise his game? I mentioned that leap he made from year 1 to year 2 as he has his moment here with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Malika, Noah Esenge is a ball of clay at 18 years old, waiting to be molded into a Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife. Those players from France have been pretty good. Did the Bulls get a steal? We'll find out. The players from France have been pretty good.
He made huge progress, as you mentioned, as the year moved on, playing high-level competition in Germany, despite being the second youngest player in this draft after Cooper Flag. He will not turn 19 years old until December 18th. Now his shooting is thin.
Very young. Won't turn 19 until December.
He's been super productive everywhere he's been, and as the type of instincts you can't teach at his size and length. The Bulls will be keeping this pick, I'm told, by the way.
Okay, so Noah Esenge headed.
And the Bulls are keeping this pick.
That may not be the same for the Atlanta Hawks. Let's bring in our senior insider, Shab. What can you tell us about
Oh my God. Gabriel Iffy right there.
Traded from Atlanta to New Orleans, and New Orleans is sending the number 23 overall pick and a 2026 unprotected.
Okay, Shams is reporting a trade, but the stream is kind of cooked right now. Let me pull it up, see what he's reporting. All right. We got a couple new tweets here. The Grizzlies are sending number 16 a 2028 first in 2 seconds for Cedric Coward. That the Trailblazers... Okay, no, that's the... okay, that is the trade details for that other trade we talked about earlier. The Trailblazers sent pick 11 to the Grizzlies. And then we have the Atlanta Hawks are trading the number 13 pick to the Pelicans for the 23rd pick and a 2026 first round pick. The New Orleans Pelicans is acquiring Derek Queen at 13. And then essentially Atlanta has moved 10 spots back and got a valuable 2026 first rounder. So those are all the trades that have happened so far. Pretty big. Pretty big. A lot to follow here. Let's see if the thing's good now.
Ends with Zion Williamson and what they're able to do. All right, we need to
we're
get
good.
over to the podium. We have a special moment with the association.
75 years ago, the first black player was selected with the 13th pick in the NBA draft. It marked the first season with black players in the league. To honor this anniversary, joining Commissioner Silver are family members of those NBA pioneers, along with Hall of Famer and all-time NBA great Oscar Robertson, who was also the first black president of the National Basketball Players Association.
Atlanta's pick is in. Apparently it's Derek Queen. Shams kind of leaked it.
Executive Director of the Players Association.
Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, Nat Sweetwater Clifton, 3 NBA pioneers, the league's first black players who 75 years ago made history. As we continue to welcome the next generation of players into the league tonight, we also celebrate the accomplishments of the legends who came before them. Chuck, Kevin, Chetan, your fathers hold a special place in the creation of the modern NBA. They were courageous, they showed resolve, and they represent a through line that continues today, the power of sports to bring people together. We are honored to recognize their lasting contributions to the game. Thank you.
So this number 13 pick by the Hawks should reportedly be Derek Queen.
The first black players in the NBA,
And this
is a
pick
league that
was
really has
traded.
been built, I think, Andrea, on inclusivity, on the backs really of black players who have made this league what it is today. So it was a nice moment from the NBA there to make sure to recognize the forefathers of the association.
Yeah, on the anniversary of,
trying to figure out this
celebrating
TikTok
the
live
men that
stream.
have created the
What is up,
opportunity
YouTube
for
chat,
these
by the
young men
way?
that
What is
we
good with
saw,
y'all?
and their ability to be here on this stage, to be their authentic selves and have this moment. I mean, a really special moment from the league.
And to come up and chat with us as well, Jay.
And great to see the great Oscar Robertson up there. He spent some time with Cooper Flagg. Can you imagine how much money Oscar Robertson would make right now if he were playing?
What's up, Mr. Edits? Can I be in an edit? Just
and
kidding.
pretty incredible to see that he spent some time with Cooper Flagg
We've been
as well.
live
All right,
for
the pick is
2
in. Time to get it
hours.
back to Commissioner Silver.
And the pick is in. Here it goes.
In the 2025 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Derek Queen.
Derek Queen, player rights traded to New Orleans. So New Orleans gets Derek Queen.
Some clear excitement from the fans here in Barclays Center.
Very happy about that one.
Derek told me that sharing this moment with his mom and doing something great for her means
And then
absolutely
the
everything
last
to
pick
his
we're going to
mom
react
and
to
Ashley
is the
and his
Spurs
child.
pick.
Derek says
Pick
that
number
his
14,
mom
last pick of the
made so
lottery.
many sacrifices to be able to get to this point. Of
I
course,
did plan
he
on
was
reacting to
a
the whole
part of
thing.
that Montverde 4 team
This is
that
going to be
went
like a
3-0
6-hour
before,
stream.
staying close to home. He's
We're
from
2 hours deep and we're
Baltimore
only
College
14
in
picks in.
Maryland, and his head coach, Kevin Willard, says he's like having a 6'9" ball handler.
But if you
on
guys
the
are new,
floor.
make sure you guys leave a like,
That's why his
follow,
teammates
and
call
subscribe
him
if you're on
Baby
YouTube.
Oh, he can play. He can play.
His teammates call him that name. Yeah.
I mean, look, and I see it, right? He's not your today's big, what everybody looking for, meaning being athletic and being a live threat at the basket. He has a high motor. He's relentless when it comes down to rebounding, and he has that soft, feathery touch around the basket.
You're okay
that
with
nice
it,
flow
though.
to
Baby
jump
Jokic
up.
is the nickname you usually use for Alperen Şengün. You're good with 2, yeah?
Yeah, I'm
two
good
Baby
with 2.
Jokic. Okay. I think of the highlight, Jay, of the season maybe, that game-winning buzzer beater.
This last
against
pick, the
Colorado
Spurs
State.
are on the clock.
At 6'9".
Yeah, length and skill is really the headline with Derek Queen. He's got guard skills and terrific post instincts, but he's a mismatch. He's got great hands, great feet. His footwork is excellent, and really a high basketball IQ. A really good touch around the basket. He can post, he can operate in a short roll, and to Perk's point, an excellent rebounder and a fantastic offensive rebounder. He had 15 double-doubles. That was the most in the Big Ten since Jared Sullinger of Ohio State. Had 500 points, over 500, and over 300 rebounds.
Spurs are on the clock. This is the last pick we're going to be reacting to.
I think he can improve his perimeter shooting.
Who will it
His
be?
skill level as a big guy is really impressive.
His face-up game, his footwork, the body control. Perk, you mentioned the touch. 2 Montverde Academy drafted already tonight. You know, he was doing an interview, Derek Queen, with Gavoni, and I had to write these down because Gavoni asked him who he watches. This is Derek Queen. He named so many different players for specific reasons. He said AD for how he gets to his spots, Melo for the footwork, Shea for how he draws fouls, Jokic for playmaking, and Embiid for using his force.
Who will the last
Those
pick
players,
be?
That's who he watches to create his game.
He now
Okay, so what Montverde team is winning? K&M or Coop&M?
Coop&M.
Standing with your mom, Lisa. Okay, we got to go through your basketball last 3 months or so. The game winner, or in the NCAA tournament, or tonight. I need you to rank both of them.
Definitely tonight. Definitely, because I might hit another game when you never know, but this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
When you saw him hit that shot, Mom, what did you think in terms of the opportunities that he continues to give himself through the game of basketball?
It's just a blessing, and I just thought I just knew that it was amazing. It was just so amazing.
As you head into your NBA career now, Derek, in your feature you talked about all your confidence. What are you bringing to the organization that you joined?
Winner. I feel like I proved that everywhere I went. And
I'm still trying to figure out this stupid thing.
Whatever coach needs.
You guys, Derek, Lisa, thank you so much. Enjoy tonight.
Congratulations to Derek Queen. And meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs pick is already in. Let's send it back to the
Spurs
podium.
pick is in.
We were just told that the commissioner just needs a little bit more time. But
Bro
I'm
needs
seeing
time.
the signage that says the pick is in. So San Antonio picking again here.
Trying to make them trade their pick. Change their pick. That's why he needs more time.
Thanks.
He's back there telling him to pick someone else.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Carter Bryant.
Carter Bryant ends up being the last pick to the Spurs. All right, that's going to be the last pick we look at. We'll look at Shams one more time
He says, quote, he checks two boxes that are really
to check out these trades. Whew. As part of the trade, Charlotte is acquiring Mimic. So nothing really new. But W stream, everybody.